I just want to get on to the music. Yeah, the music I purposefully turned down a bit, So, Tombstakes, where we last left off, we have a lot of building to do, and I think we're going to finally have a chance. We've had some problems at this point, though not a lot. We're sort of climbing out of the ditch of problems that we've had to deal with, in terms of zombies and fortress problems and weird, strange moods, and any of the rest of that. So, we are on our way to prosperity. And maybe in the very far away future, you know, good bedrooms. Hey, look, it changed the, there we go. That's the level I want. I don't know why it decided to put the Streamlabs checkbox onto the top. It shouldn't do that. There we go. Okay. So, here we are on Tombstakes. Alright. Let's actually make sure I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I guess it's just another sort of one of those things, you know, if this was easy to do, everybody would try to do it. I'm just crazy, I guess. But no, I think what I really need to do is I need to finish saving up for a second computer, because I feel like having a... I spend so much time trying to root out audio problems, and not enough time thinking about the stream and actually trying to put up YouTube content, that you need a second computer if you want to sound good. There's just no way around it. It's because Windows is such a pain to deal with. Okay. Seasons. Enters upon... What season? I think we were in... early autumn. Alright. I need to do some research on it. I have a motherboard coming in for it, along with a i5. Well, I don't have the i5 processor. I've seen video or audio and video capture cards that run anywhere from like $60 to $600. Basically, I need to really double down and do my research to figure out how I can best spend my money, because after doing a lot of IT stuff in the past, I kind of... Oh, my audio just dropped again. Oh, Jesus. I have an idea on the sort of stuff that I want, but I need to go ahead and actually double down and figure out with research, you know, what the best bang for buck is, because I've never looked into doing capture hardware or anything like that. I know a lot about gaming computers, and there's a reason I can pull off a 4.6 overclock on a i5 2500K without melting my computer fairly easily. But streaming computers, that's a whole other thing, and I don't want to start buying crap until I know what I need to get into. I do not want to blindly rush into things, but it's just, I've spent so much time. Like, if I earn like $8 or something for every hour I've spent working on audio, I could probably buy the second computer at this point. That's how bad it is. Okay, so, but all that frustration aside, let's see here. Yeah, I creeped up the music volume a little bit. Let me know if the music volume is a little bit too loud. That's just sounds in the background. But the question is, what do you want to give water to? So yeah, as I was saying, we are going to be building here, though as you can see, we still have a lot of people running out to pick up little bits and pieces from the battlefield, which is understandable. There's a lot of bits and pieces scattered around this place. Create a masterpiece marble door. Good for you. Turn the music down to 1/3 of... Something is way off about my audio levels. Something is way, way, way off. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. There we go. Okay. Tell me how that sounds. How does this sound? Or if you suddenly can't hear something anymore. It's louder than you are. Now, tell me how that sounds now. Voice meter, can you please decide what settings that you want from me? Really? Seriously. Something about it seems to have changed yet again. This makes no rhyme or reason anymore with my input board, with my mixer. Okay. Let me do it just this way. Just use external controls and turn down sound sense on here. Because I am sick of trying to deal with this. Music now and voice now? Okay. And how does this sound in comparison? How does it sound in comparison now? Okay, not louder than the music? Okay. I'd go with that. Okay, I want to stop futzing with it so I can actually stream for you guys, honestly. It's just, oh, God. Just, Windows for some things, you're okay, but because I've done stuff with audio before. And it's just in Windows, it's just, oh God, it's such a pain in the ass. Ugh, anyways. Just levels for that. Well, there's a way I should be able to adjust that. This is going to behave for me anytime soon. You know what, let me just return all these levels to normal. Oh, that really jacks that up. I'm just going to return all the soundboard settings to zeros across the board, and I'm just going to adjust stuff in my mixer, or in my audio platform beforehand. See if we can't bring it up a little. Oh, how does this sound right now? Does this sound weird with the music being too loud or something now? Select... Prepared food. Yeah, we've got just fuck tons of food for these assholes. And sticky notes, I think... Okay, I don't actually have things that the dwarves wanted, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give them just stuff. I mean... Voice good, music is pretty quiet, though. Okay. How does this sound? Alright, let's go through crafts. I know we have some crafts to give these guys. Quite a lot, actually. And let's see here. Let's start with that and see if we can just buy out everything. Alright. All fucking right. Alright. Is now background levels? Gotcha. Okay, good. Export of cages. I think we're okay with cages not being able to be sent to these guys. I think we're okie dokie on cages. And I think I'm also going to offer the trade caravan a whole lot of fucking stuff. Requirements. Nobles have many. Yeah, I know. I'm going to be working on noble requirements, hopefully in this stream. Yeah, well, they haven't been complaining too much, so fuck them. Look at just how much I care. Just I care a whole lot of not. A whole lot of Alright, I think what I was going to try to do for audio is I'm going to replace my current mixing board and try to do something else besides voice meter. Because... unfortunately, voice meter doesn't have any log files it creates, as far as I can tell, so I don't actually know why it's screwing up. And that is not tenable. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna give them a lot of offerings, I think, just so I can get more migrants coming in the next wave, because we've lost a good number of people, unfortunately, but especially we need more people we can throw in as Marks dwarves without decimating our builder core, who we need to continue building up this place. desperately. We can't just leave people. We can't just leave it half done with like a portion of our former workforce to get the number of marked dwarves we actually need to patrol these walls and to watch for intruders. Because I'm guessing with the goblins being at war with us, that intruders are going to be more of a thing now, I'm assuming. Well, I have a mixing board over here that I'm using mainly to go ahead and boost my microphone input. It's a relatively old Radio Shack mixer, actually. So it's not terribly good, but it gets the job done. Yeah, I can never tell. Still really not sure exactly at what point we're going to get surprise parties. Like that, because we just never see many. Like, seriously. Last time I saw a goblin surprise party was in a previous fortress, I think, actually. The last surprise party period we got was actually just a random necromancer. Did I cut my head again? Not that I know of. Really? Give me 1 second. So I did. Apparently it stopped, though. Yeah, no, I got it. Today has just been a shitty day so far, have to admit. Hopefully it'll get better with watching some dwarves. Pressures of audio are clearly too much. It's just causing my head to break out in open sores everywhere. The pressures of audio, though, they really are quite real. They really are just a total pain in the ass. Yeah, the throbbing of my veins in my head, just like blood spurting out of my forehead. And I'm like, why do you not work in a sensible, straightforward manner? Why do none of you communicate with each other? Why are so many audio formats proprietary? Like, oh my god, people, just agree. Agree to work with the same set of tools so you don't leave creators in the lurch. Just stop fucking with us. Ugh. That or I'm getting in character for Pendor. That's more tomorrow. If I wanted to get in character for Pendor, I'd throw the kilt back on. Alright, let's start throwing in the ones that I'm not going to be able to offer to them. Let's pick up all the gems. Cool. Give me that. Excellent. I love it when you can practically just go right down the list and pick up what you want. I don't really care about any of those. I'll take the llamas and the dogs. And the hens. And the rooster. And more dog, especially because we just accidentally erased all of our dogs from existence. I still can't believe I did that. Actually, no, I can totally believe I did that. That sounds like a me thing to do. Alright, and lots of booze. Lots... Nope, you're not booze. You just looked like booze. Like booze. Let's see here. We could pick up the steel pack. Steel pack? And melt that down. Because I don't really need that. I can melt down the steel cap as well. There we go, cap. I just got it mixed up together, apparently. Sure, gimme. I really need more seeds. I think I'm still almost completely out of them downstairs. Yes, yes, more yes. Very yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now I should just trade until I get... Weird. That's, unfortunately, that one's on Twitch's end. I can't really help with that. So that's unfortunately more so a case where you just got a shot at Twitch to get its shit together. Alright, let's trade this. Cool, he is super happy about the trading. It's the kind of shit I want to hear. Alright, and we also have a lot of just clothes of dead people to trade to them. Look at all this shit. Look at it. All this shit I think just got picked up from the ground. It's just gonna get rid of all of this. Just all of it goes out the door. All of it goes out the door. That might be it. And yep, all of this is going out, right out. Excellent. Oh my god, just so many pieces of crap clothing. Just get it out of my face. Out of my face. Don't trade that, though. Those are instruments. Don't trade that. That's a rope. Lost audio again there for a second. Alright. Oh my god, all this shit. I'm getting rid of so much shit out of the fortress, it makes me feel good. I feel like I'm going through some sort of, like, cleansing. My dude, it's just like, okay, we took all this off the battlefield around here. Can you just get rid of it all, please? Search bins. All the bins. Excellent. Okay. Give him some gold bracelets to bring this up. Okay, I can't actually get them all yet. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now I have this prepared food over here. What else do they have apart from that shit? Because I might be able to finish it out with just what I have here. Actually, no. First, just clear it all. Move more goods. Let us look through body wear. I have a feeling there's a lot more just mess here of clothes from the battlefield. So you know what we can do? You can actually use this as a way to tell people to gather up all of the shit outside. And just get it in here and get it out. Alright. If you guys are just tuning in, this is your one and only Gigmaster. And I am performing a deep cleansing from my fortress, which is inundated constantly with zombies here at Tombstakes. That's probably because of those 3 necromancer towers right outside. Right over the hills. Sort of staring at us every day. But I'm trying to get items off the map just so I can A, combat FPS, B, keep things neat, because I like my neat fortresses. And also, while I'm out there, I'm picking up all the dead bodies so I don't get more resurrected yucks coming after me. Right now, yeah, a lot of this is just crap lying around outside forever and ever and ever in the rain. And we practically have like a thrift store, our fortress is pretty much like a Salvation Army in the wilderness. If you're stupid enough to go out here. It's like, oh look, that zombie's about my size. Whoops, damn it. Hit shift by accident. Okay, that'll keep him busy. I'll keep him nice and busy just hauling stuff over to the trade depot. Because the nice thing with the trade depot is it pretty much supersedes a lot of other jobs. They'll do nothing else for a little while apart from just gathering clothes. Which I'm fine with. I'm fine with them doing that. accident. Yeah, do I have beds now? Okay, I can set up the beds in here. Be inside. Oh, it's not roofed over yet. Shit. Well, gotta fix that at some point. Do we? I thought we had a... Yeah, no, so it's just slowly starting to trickle in. Alright. Everyone down here has cabinets? Yes. Okay, and then we have 6 marble coffers. Nope, not an armor stand. Numbnuts. Oh, okay. And then the marble doors. I'm just trying to get stuff out of the workshops right now. Put in more than 3 things. Yeah, everyone knows I'm a skinflint. I put in just enough to keep them vaguely satisfied. And I'm like, ah, yeah, that's good enough. Fuck it. Okay, actually I want to put in something better, though, than a petrified wood door. Gonna put the high-quality marble doors into here. Into these places. There we go. That's like that. Okay. And now, we have yet more gathering to do. I should also seriously probably think about getting more prepared food barrels in here, because we're still really good on prepared food. We have a lot of, wow, we have a lot of meat even. Yeah, we're not going to go short on prepared food for a long time, so I'm okay trading even more of that away just to convince more people to come in our direction. Select prepared. You, and you. And you, because I can't trade the barrels that I've traded for already. Okay. Or KlayKree. Is KlayKree at least not super stressed anymore? Nope, still stressed, and still lacking most of his lower spine. He's earned his retirement. He's free to go. Alright, and idlers up to... okay, so it's just running back and forth randomly with idlers. So people are picking up jobs. Because pretty much everybody should be almost fully employed at this point. In terms of finding crap to do. Mainly in, you know, picking up stuff for the trade depot. You're coddling him? Really? I don't remember that. We'll need to get KlayKree in here to go ahead and get that straight from the horse's mouth. Of course, if I throw KlayKree back into the military, I'm pretty sure he's just going to snap and lose his mind. It's his fault if his guy goes insane. So I really don't want insane military dwarves running around. Bad things happen with insane military dwarves. Cancels melt. I know I designated... Actually, let us go into stocks, actually. I'm going to look for steel. Because we probably... Yep, we have some steel stuff we can melt in here. When he popped in shortly last time. Well, if push comes to shove, I'll throw him back in. But I am actually trying to... melt that. Ooh, that's a lot of steel right there. Ooh, yes. Give me. We can make iron anvils. Melt those down. Have any other steel stuff? Or steel bars? As soon as we can get that steel melted down, we could also have an intermediate metal before adamantine to use up. Excellent, okay. And we should also have the charcoal to support it. I'm just going to check our stocks quickly. Bars, charcoal, 125. Charcoal, give me 200 more charcoal. Really want those charcoal reserves up. And also have some pretty decent wood burners now. At least competent ones. But yeah, no, Kvatch, I've already done one full reinstall of my system. I think that's enough. I think that's enough of a... Darn it. I have to figure out a different place to move this so I don't bump into it. But I think that's enough of a sacrifice to give to the evil audio gods. I have laid down much on the altar of good audio. Many dark fires have been burned at night. Many awful sacrifices of blood and kin have been spilled. My hands have been frozen solid by keyboard chill many nights. It was all sort of cobbled together, honestly, at the beginning, and the quality also wasn't terribly good. And there were a number of other problems that eventually got resolved, thankfully. Try dripping a little on the mixer. Give the Radio Shack mixer special qualities. I like that idea. Makes sense to me. Blood sacrifices always improve shit, right? It's like, I could have a hamburger, but why couldn't I have a hamburger with some blood sacrifice? It makes total sense. I love this idea. You should have just blood sacrifice Mickey D's. Okay, let us... I'm gonna wait until it says they're about to be heading out, and then I'm gonna check what we have on tap over this way. Still waiting for those channel designations, though I'm not sure if mining is actually turned on right now. But you know what? I'm still okay with that, because look at all that crap being hauled into the fortress. Look at all that shit. Look at it. Look at it! Actually, let's look at it. Speaking of... Oh, it's on the next level 3. Wow. Just so much crap. Just so much stuff. What do I want to get? Concerning the screw. What? This is a Draltha parchment scroll. The rollers are made from gabbro. Written on the item is a manual entitled Concerning the Screw, authored by Domi Urge Squashes. It concerns the construction and use of the screw. The writing contains some asides related to the author's preferences. Overall, the prose is passable on screws. Sure. Cat parchment paper. More dwarven parchment has never been found before. I'll pick up that splint because it's expensive looking. Enormous steel. You know what? Let's just pick it up. What we can also do is we can do a... Let's pick up all this thread for the hospital. Make sure we have some. Steel anvils. Let's actually do a search for steel. Oh, there's actually not that much left. Let's pick up everything. And then we have a lot of enters to do. Trading away the clothes. Oh yeah. So many clothes from outside. Elf nail amulet. Yeah, I'll pass. I will pass, good sir. Boop. And more of this. Just trying to get it out of the fortress. Here, have all of my used laundry. There you go. Have all that shit. Ooh, that's a nice fucking rope. I'll take the really fancy ropes. I'll take the barrels as well, because we're probably going to run out soon. Again. We also apparently don't have enough buckets. So let's pick up buckets. Why the fuck not? All the random clothes. Let's do a search for bags. Because having a lot of bags would also be nice. Having a lot of high-quality bags would be even better. That is an amazing cave silk spider bag. What the fuck is on it? Wow. Pinfire opals and clear glass gems and a bunch of other crap. That's a bitching-ass bag. I ain't going to get that bag with used clothes. One bag for like 80 pairs of socks. Done. A finer deal has never been found this side of horrible undead dystopia. Keep them coming, dude. Keep those nightmare suggestions coming. By the way, for those of you watching, if you are not aware, this is Nightmare Mode. A mode to play Dwarf Fortress in that I sort of just made up myself. Basically, in Nightmare Mode, you do things to arbitrarily make the game horribly difficult on you. Crazy, silly rules, some fairly, okay, that makes sense rules. In these streams... Oh, he wasn't making enough profit before? Sure. That's good, whatever. But in these, I take suggestions from viewers, like Vach was mentioning, and ideas from myself as well, and I come up with horrible, horrible ideas to do with the fortress. In this iteration, in Tombstakes, we have the 3 following rules. Rule number 1, I cannot build bridges. Bridges in Dwarf Fortress, the ones that can actually go up and down, are a very powerful tool at your disposal. We don't have those anymore. I can actually also pick up more bolts. Sounds like a good idea. Rule number 2 is that pretty much everything construction-wise for the fortress has to be above ground. Some things like farm plots are below ground, but constructions like rooms, bedrooms, crafting areas, pretty much everything else except for farms is above ground, meaning that we have to do everything above ground without bridges to protect us. And the third rule is that we are in range of 3 necromancer towers. And if you don't know, in Dwarf Fortress, you normally get raided and sieged at certain intervals throughout the game, as you get enough citizens or you get enough value in the fortress. You basically get to a certain point where the game ups the difficulty on you, or in other words, you become notable enough in world affairs to have people sent after you to attack you. Necromancers will attack you for no apparent reason, though what's probably happening is they need more dead bodies. But they'll just come out of the blue and fuck up your shit, and you won't really see it coming. They actually came in the first year in this fortress. We survived, somehow. And we have gotten about 1 siege per year since then, which, especially because we have to build everything above ground, just sort of made things difficult on us. Because we are constantly fighting this slope of difficulty that constantly spits undead onto us. And the thing defending us, primarily, the giant fortress we're all sitting in now, I need to build it up, I need to have people on top, and dwarven builders are really scared of nasty things they can see, even if the nasty things they can see have no chance to actually hurt them. Dwarven builders on top of walls near zombies who can't attack them will still go, it's a zombie, and they'll run far away, and they'll suspend the job, and nothing will ever get done. So, as the zombies come in, basically all of our builders and bricklayers in the outsides of the fortress just pick up whatever they're doing and run away constantly, which is not exactly helpful. Oh, we still have some leather to pick up. Oh, let's get the leather. Fuck it. We have more random smelly clothes we can get. Oh, we have plenty more smelly clothes to give you. Oh, you have no idea just how many smelly clothes we have to give you. So many. My God, they have so much clothes. They have so many pieces of clothing on them now. This is nightmarish. What other sort of shit can I buy from you? I can get some water skins. I should have enough for the military, though. I'm not that worried. I could get some... Whoops. Oh, shit. I could get some parchment sheets. Yeah, I could search, I know. I'm just sort of scrolling through them right now to get an idea of what I may or may not want. I'll buy the instruments because those are always a pain to make after the fact. Doop-a-doop. I think that might be everything I really want from them. Not even want, just idly be interested in. Yeah, I've been using the search function a couple of times. It's just I've already given them so much stuff, I'm not sure what's left realistically. Alrighty. It's a shame I can't, like, melt down clothes, because I would have so much from this. Like, I can't, like, bring it to a shopsmith and scrap it for leather and cloth. Wonder if that should be a thing in Dwarf Fortress. Especially for this. I mean, we have so many clothes from sieges. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Alright, now we're gonna do some offerings. We are gonna offer up a lot of food, because we have food to spare. And we'll offer up a few pieces of gold, just to get people coming down this place. We won't trade in the goblets, because we can use those. But I know we have some gold bits of something else, I think. Or do we not have that in here anymore? No, okay, I'll just give him one of our lesser gold goblets, just to sort of tantalize him. There's gold here. You should come check us out. Alright, that's like 390 or 39,000 in offered dwarf bucks. There you go. Way back, I had a mod that let you roughen a block into a stone. But that was back in the day when magma safe stone was really hard to get. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, so we don't really need to trade anymore, but I'm still going to have people bringing in stuff. Because this is actually really, really getting the job done in terms of just bringing all the fucking clothes lying around outside back into the fortress. Look at all those diligent haulers going out there. Just wait for a necromancer to find them. Pretty much. We'll say our fortress wealth is probably pretty damn good now. Yeah. I think I'm going to... Let's see here. This is early autumn. I might let like a month pass, or maybe a little bit less, while they're just picking up stuff outside and bringing it back in. But I don't want to wait too long before I get back to building. Plus, while they're hauling all these clothes back inside, they aren't hauling dead bodies. At least I don't think so. I swear, every single time I look up the idler's number, it's like a 10, then I look at it, it's like, oh, no, sorry, boss, we're at 2. No, sorry, that's 2 idlers. I don't know what anyone else is talking about. We only got 2 people idling around here. We aren't slackers. Who do you take us for? Alright. I'm going to start setting down a wall right here. And start putting down floor right here. Let's continue wrapping this around. And then that will satisfy that. You know, that's a good point. We can just have them go through the tower in this level. We'll save us space. And we're already doing that over there, honestly. You know, yeah, let's do that. That makes more sense. Plus, we'll have more bedroom space right in here. So yeah, instead of that, we will still put in the wall right here. And the floor right here. But the rest of this, we'll put in more floor right in here. And we'll start putting in wall right here for the bedrooms, and we'll stretch that out. There we go. Okay. Floor me. My god, that's just flooring. Flooring. I am floored, I am flooring. I'm just trying to imagine a situation which I'd actually say that is flooring. Like I've never actually heard that used before. It's just like colloquial English. Like that is just gonna be really flooring to him. Like, would you ever naturally hear that? Can't actually think of a time I've ever even thought I heard that from somebody. You know, thought I heard that from somebody. Speak through all of the spit. Alright. Floor this up. Probably not. Yeah, not so much. Wall me. Yeah, English is so flexible, it's painful. English is flexible in the same way that, like, a granny who wants to prove that she's still, you know, has got it. Everybody dead. Is everybody dead? Ah. Ooh, someone is... Dioriotio. That's the stone, right? Diriot. Diriot. I'm gonna call it Diriot from now on. Seeking infant. Oh, wow, we have babies to throw at people now. Okay. How many useless clothes do we have in here now? Fantastic. We are stocked on useless clothes now. Let us... We can move the finished bins out. What's that? Let's just... Now just remove all this from the trading window just so they can put everything in the bins that they want to put on bins. Let's put pending on top. Okay. Alright. So that's trading done. Don't gotta worry about that shit anymore. Are we getting building done? No, not really. Wonder why all this got suspended. However, at this point, I think I can start setting labors back. We've had a lot of dead bodies get hauled in, and we need to start building. Can they path? I'm gonna check. They should be able to path. They have access to the staircase in the back. Alright, everyone back on masonry, that, and carpentry, wood crafting, stone detailing, wood burning, furnace operation, and mechanics. All that is back on. All hauling is back on. Okay. Farmers are normal. Yeah, everyone else is normal. It was mainly the builders that had the largest changes to the professions. The labors. Okay. But yeah, they should be able to path. I mean, there's a staircase right there. So they should be able to use that to move over. Alright. Well, let's continue. We can finish that up. Alright, and I believe this also means that around all of the towers, like right there, it's now impossible for them to jump the fuck off. Which is amazing. Which, for some reason, we really needed. Because, really, guys, the fuck? Alright. So I want to try to think about what I want to put on top of the booze hall. On top of the booze hall, I guess I could put guest bedrooms, actually. Like, just make the lower level the drinking level and make the upper level the bedroom level. Very small bedrooms, obviously. We don't want their bedrooms to be better than the ones we already gave our dwarves. The closets, as you so call them. Kvotch. Okay, so... yeah, I want to start with this. Because clearing out that tavern on the bottom floor is going to be the first step in clearing out area for workspaces. So, with that in mind... and, okay, we're gonna need to wait for the rest of that while they build up that floor. And floor these over. Do we have more stone coming in? Blocks? Not much. Hopefully, we should have a lot more stone coming in, though, with everyone's labors turned on back for building. You see a lot of that's empty. So we will have designate some more digging space. There's more marble, which is nice, but... we also need to convert a microcline vein, actually. Forever ago, I think the top levels are going to be... top levels, 2 levels are going to be iron ores. So that's still iron over there. Let's actually designate a little bit more of that section to be carved out for us. And then the next 2 levels down, we're going to be tetrahedrite, I believe. Yeah. So let's actually convert this, because we need to do that according to the rules that we set at the beginning anyways. Ba-doop-ba-doop. Oh gosh, what was the command? Ba-doop-ba-doop. I believe it was one of... right, change vein. Vein. Excellent. Alright, and then same thing for these guys. Alright, and then these things need to actually be change vein, native, gold. Okay. Alright, so that's all reset. And we actually do need to carve out some tetrahedrite as well, just for better bolt production. So let's just open up this level, and we'll get more stone from here as well. And we can also get more stone from these walls right here. Okay. That should give us enough to work with. And I need to eat. Oh my god. I'm not going to bother turning the camera off, because after thinking about it, I'm not really that messy of an eater, and if you guys get grossed out by seeing me eat a sandwich, something's weird with you. So disgusting. All right. So that's going to be our first nobles, our first set of nobles rooms. They're almost done. We can actually start work on bedroom as well. Do we have some better beds we could give him? Must be inside. Oh, we have to finish flooring this over with marble. There we go. And more marble to floor. And I also want to bother flooring over these. Gotcha. It's an access problem. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a bit. Excellent. And there's just this one last tile right here. And then we'll finally have a set of nobles rooms. Finally. We don't have rock. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to do that. Well, if he's... Not sure how to designate that, honestly. I've never had to really figure out threading like that beforehand. Normally, if adamantine thread starts showing up, I just try to remove them from the hospital. I can just turn the hospital off for a little while. Forbid after creation? Gotcha. Well, I guess I can just watch this like a hawk then. Okay, that's plant processing. Where's the loom? There we go. Alright. I'm gonna just start forbidding it as it comes in. So, I mean, I still want to turn it into pieces of cloth, and to do that, I can't have the thread forbidden. Anyways. Yay, recovering wounded. Alrighty, our little noble quarters up here are finally ready for fucking occupants. And apparently that door never got placed? That's interesting. I could have sworn that I placed the marble door there. Enough? I never actually played much GTA at all, actually. I played like a little bit of Vice City at one point, just when I had access to it on a friend's machine. But, I don't know, I actually didn't play a lot of GTA 2, you know, way back when it was just a 2D top-down game. That was a lot of fucking fun. I loved that. But I never played GTA 5, so I can't help you much, unfortunately. Maybe Kvatch might know. Alright. Excellent. Now block production should be humming right the fuck along, so we can get more of this done. And blocks? Do we have blocks now? Yes, we do. Okay, good. And all this gets to be floor. Actually, I'm just going to extend this section of bedrooms back a step. Where the hospital is. Because it makes no sense to have this random... Actually, no. You know what? Oh, I take that back. I might run through something through here later. So I'll keep that back access for now. Maybe I could put storage there for the hospital? I'm not sure. I'll think of something though. No clue? Ah, shucks. It was worth an ask. Let's see here. Oh no, not filthy wood. Filthy wood. I'm also sorry if people are checking in that tried to check in beforehand, but, you know, found Vanellis' stream instead. For whatever reason, the host for Twitch wouldn't turn off, even though I was running the stream in OBS. Kvatch alerted me to the fact that it might not actually be clearing the hosting, so I reset the stream, and now it works like it should be. So apologies for that. We missed about an hour and a half. Not a whole lot happened, honestly, apart from me snarfing on a sandwich. And some audio mishmash going on. Stray cow, joy. Oh, shit, I have to, set free a lot of the animals that we just, bought. Crap. Alpacas, llamas, alpaca. More of you. Alpaca. All the random undead can stay in their little holes. And then the fucking bird Thunderdome. That's really what this place is. Oh yeah, no, I bled for the stream. That's true. I give my blood for you. Ooh. No, don't put the alpaca there, please. I think I'll have to go back up here now. And look for that one alpaca. There we go. Okay. They should be getting let out shortly. Non-process plants. Yeah, our soft goods industry stuff is humming right along. No worries there. Leather production. The clothes are starting to get pumped out. That's good. Yeah, we just need to keep on building up. That's pretty much it. Make leather dangerous terrain? How is that dangerous terrain? Like, what? How? Did, like, the hatch open underneath him when he's trying to get to the workshop or something? That's a very dangerous ramp. Oh no, not a ramp. Speaking of ramps, though, why is this still not being channeled? Hey guys, this is on a 7 priority. Can you take it for me? Please. Easy, please. At least this is done. Okay, now we should be able to do this. And assign bed. Lore Atira. And I'll have to free up his other bed. But that's easy. Anything meaningful for you to be doing yet? Yeah, look at all those masterworks getting pumped out. Let's check stocks. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we still don't have the steel items melted. We have 219 charcoal. I mean, actually, do we have more gold that came out? Because we do need more trade goods. There's only 4. Do we have some gold hewn away right now? Alright, let's cut out some more gold and make some more finished goods. Because we have enough armor for everybody in the military. Because, well, we had enough to at least give them a light covering of armor beforehand, and then, you know, half of them jumped off walls and died. So we should have enough armor for everybody until we move up to steel, so that's not really a problem right now. Oh, are they... Did they die? Oh, no, they're being worked on right now. Okay. Good luck, man. That'd be amazing if you actually managed to put them back together. Still pale, still a lot of red. But they're looking better, at least. They don't have any blue anymore in any... That'd be amazing if they made a full recovery. That'd be a fucking miracle. Oh, no, we do want that gone. Get rid of it. It's ugly. Wall this. And floor you. Okay, and then more blocks will start going towards doing what we were originally going to start doing, which was to work up over the year this way. We could also... Actually, we probably have more bedrooms to designate. Let us put in some containers. We have more marble coffers coming in. Should also check to see just how little the Baron thinks of his new rooms. And unfortunately, it looks like I forgot to set these as marble, so they made most of these out of, you know, petrified wood and siltstone and other crap like that. That's okay. I think the value of these rooms will be enough for the average dwarf who's not a noble to be more or less happy with them. Plus, the amount of marble we have on the map isn't, you know, inexhaustible. So that'll do. Just want to make sure everyone has a place to put crap and a place to put clothes. The exact wounds... let's see here. So the wounds for our human lasher. Easy. Left arm is mangled beyond recognition. Upper leg is mangled, probably because the pushes had just so much mass behind them for these forgotten beasts. For the Titan. His left foot is mangled beyond recognition, so... A lot of mangling. His legs overall are really fucked up, mainly. It's mainly his legs that have the problems, and he doesn't have much blood in him. And it looks like the same thing for the Baron Consort, really. Though she got the worst of it with a couple of pushes in her chest, it looks like. Because with those broken ribs right there. But it looks at least they'll survive. It also depends on, though, if their wounds get infected. Oh, KlayKree with the spine? Let's see here. Grumpy KlayKree, where are you? Normally he's somewhere like super visible, going flash, flash, flash. Still stressed, as always. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Well, it isn't listing his wound here. It's just he has a blue spine. It doesn't really say. It's just his spine is severed, I think. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a crutch, though, in that case. If he's just having problems moving with his legs. I mean, it makes sense. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave these floors open like this, so that people can get in and out of the bedroom area pretty easily. And then I'm gonna take out the stairs right there that are currently giving us bedroom access. So we'll be able to properly partition off the fortress in the future. And this does need a walkway around it. If you can find something on the wiki, considering we were sort of running behind, a broken bone in the spine does not cause irreparable damage, only damage to the nervous tissue. If you suffer a broken bone in the spine without any nerve damage, just wait and it will eventually heal. I'm guessing that's nerve damage, unless by, like, wait, they mean, like, wait a couple of years. Because it's been a while since you got that original injury. Put them in squads with new recruits. Fair enough, it's... Yeah, no, we still actually have KlayKree with somebody in a squad. Some new dudes, actually. Looks like just mercenaries that showed up. Let's look at nobles. No tomb. He's happy with... He's happy with everything else, but he needs a tomb. Very well. A tomb you shall have, sir. Just where to put it on this level? Suppose I could put it on the next... No, we need that for production. Alright. Let's just put it on the ground level. Marble blocks. Excellent. Okay. See anything about that anymore, though. Used to be a seasonal check to see if they recovered. It could take years. Huh. Like, how long ago was that? Did you ever actually have someone repair or recover from nerve damage or a spinal fracture in one of your fortresses before? Do you remember how long it took? Nope, still waiting on more blocks. Okay. Alright, come on, dwarves. We have places to be. I can't just wait for you to make blocks forever, you know what I mean? I have a fortress to build. Honestly, I've sort of put KlayKree beyond all hope of recovery at this point. I'm not expecting much. Personally, no, but I read about it. It was uncommon for them to not die, or the fort to not die first. Alright. Excuse me, can I find path? Path is right there. What's... Oh, I see it screwed you up. Okay, that's fair. I tell you what, we can actually make this room just a little bit bigger. You know what? You know what we can do? We can make the room on the end right here just a little bit bigger, and we can put in a really whiny person who just is never happy with his accommodations there. Why? Items blocking sight. Okay. Somebody put a toy boat down there. What the hell? What the hell, guys? The actual crap. Hey, not... Eknaden, how's it going, man? We are here playing Dwarf Fortress. This is Tombstakes. This is 24-point gem set. It's very nice. If you get the Lazy Noob pack, you can get it by it's one of the default choices you can do. This is Tombstakes, and we're playing in Nightmare mode, in which we have special rules to make things kind of ridiculously difficult for us. This is going into year 5 almost. We cannot use bridges. We are in range of 3 necromancer towers, and we have to build everything above ground. And so far, well, right now this is a period of prosperity for us because we're actually getting a chance to build. This should not be taken, though, as indicative of Tombstakes' usual progression. Normally it involves a lot of screaming and terror and running around and needless death and a lot of other crap like that. Are we really out of coffins? Oh, I guess I built them all over this way. Do I have any empty coffins I could just deconstruct? I have some shitty marble coffins. Oh, those are some shitty marble coffins. Let's make some more coffins. We're always gonna need more coffins anyways. Details, marble, and conditions. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that in there. Okay. Alright, let's get some marble coffins, and then we'll put some in there for him. We can also, let's see here, metals we have. We could make him a pair of statues or something. Holy shit, that was louder than I expected. Thank you very much. Zoopadoo. Iknaden, thank you very much for following, dude. I appreciate everybody who follows. I love having people here. That's the reason I do this. I mean, I can play the games my own time, but I'd really rather prefer to do it with people watching. Even if they are total assholes, at least I enjoy talking to total assholes. Not saying you're a total asshole. I'm great at talking to people, can't you tell? Okay, we can make some statues out of... Well, we kind of need the silver for blunt weapons more so. Let's just... Actually, no. Here's what we're going to do. We should have more gold coming. Or at least if they felt like it, they might have hewed out some more gold. Okay, no, they're cutting out more gold. Oh, no gold. Okay. Gold. Smelt. Native gold ore. Let's do 20. We'll make some gold statues in there. And that'll make them happy. That'll make them happy about what they're going to be put when they're dead. Be great! And yeah, over here, our little vampire cottage is still producing a total lack of vampires. Many people would consider me a total asshole, but as Lord Satan Adventure Mode, I am in the right in all matters. Well, to be fair, the Lords in Adventure Mode also know... I'm not sure I want to base my life around Lords in Adventure Mode. But hey, if you're here, you can't be that bad, right? Because at least you have the time to spend on a random bald dude who likes playing nerdy games. That's more idlers than I... Whoop, that just jumped down again. 9? Okay. As long as you aren't getting 10 any... What's it? Why the idols? I see those idols. Builders, chefs, and farmers, actually, make up the majority. Oh, and, well, the 4 people over there, obviously. Do we have... Oh, right, no, okay. We should have extra barrels now, though. And let's brew everything that we can first. Let's also head over in the kitchen, because Dwarf Fortress is dumb, and turn that off. And where is the kitchen in this mess of a place? Do I still have a kitchen in here? Did I... Oh, did I yawn? It had an existence! Oh no, is that it right there? Yay, I found my kitchen. I'm good at this. Okay. Because we did just sell off a lot of our prepared foods, so we need to go ahead and pump out some more for the next trading caravan. Because again, as usual in a lot of my games, prepared food is like by far one of the best trade goods you can get somehow. No idea how that works, but it does. Like, you'll have prepared food with barrels are like 5,000, 10,000. I don't know. Okay, do we have... No, not yet. Give me my coffins. I need to make the Baron happy. We can start roofing up this, though. Actually, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The very next thing we need to do is we need to roof up this, because we've been staring at those bones of a building hall for forever and a fucking half. It's about time I polished this off. About time I did something about the horrible situation in our world. About the destitute masses yearning to be free of sobriety. I mean, we do currently have a tavern down below, but it's basically a hole in the ground with a lot of people inside. That's it. It's more like a beer garden than a tavern, really. Though beer gardens are really nice. I actually was in a beer garden a little while ago over in Indiana, though I didn't really have a chance to drink anything. It was really pretty. I wish beer gardens were more of a thing over here in Ohio, honestly. I am fighting in Eden adventure mode, and the two heads are discussing the combat while we fight. The fact that that's actually coded into the game, that's extra respect for Toady 1. That is amazing. What are they saying to each other? Like, please tell me they're like arguing with each other about what to do, because that would be hilarious. Like, like they're talking about the severity of the combat or something. Are there many beer gardens and local brewers over where you're living over in Europe right now, Kvatch? You said you're living over... No, you were saying you're moving around a lot. That's right. That is one thing I do really miss. There are a couple of places around Ohio that try to be fairly authentic. Like, it's not really a chain, but there's a couple of them. You might have heard of Hofbrauhaus before. They really try to be a German beer hall really hard, and apparently they get pretty close, says my dad, because my dad spent a couple of years over in somewhere in the Rhineland, actually, studying during college. It was a broad study program, but he like his mid-afternoon meal was like some bread and like a giant pint of beer. So he knows his German beers at this point, and his response was like, it's passable, it gets the job done, and we didn't get sick afterwards. Just drove to Edmonton, did manage one brew pub and 2 smokehouses. Woo. Just now I attacked Kiro Stormflow, the Sabers of Glistening, which is decent for a 4. Yeah, plus you also kind of want that relaxation at the end of a 4-day trip. Jesus. Holy fuck, 4-day trip. Alright. Start putting in the walls right here. Just start getting shape in this. More siltstone. Siltstone. We'll just finish out the siltstone. Oh, nope, not bronze. What the hell? Oh, did I run myself out of siltstone already? I thought I had 3 more. Oh, just crazy. Okay. I'm saving that marble, by the way, if you're curious. Yeah, the Sabers of Glistening. I mean, that doesn't sound... That one at least doesn't sound dirty, but it does sound weird. You know what I mean. Alright. Let us... oh, that's because we have to go ahead and build that up right there. Gotcha. That makes sense. We do, however, need to drag this whole way. Oh, we don't have enough not marble to do that. So that'll have to wait, but we can start making the second set of Noble's rooms. Well, we already have the second set of Noble's rooms. We just need a floor or roof it over, I guess. Sort of a matter of perspective on that one. We should also continue up that staircase right here. Up, down stair. Make it out of some more marble. And I should probably cool it with the marble. Yeah, no, we're pretty much tapped. Okay. Actually, no, they'll make more marble as they haul up rock. I'm not gonna specify it unless we are waiting for more marble to finish off this set of rooms for like forever. Let's go ahead and furnish it though while we're thinking about this. Do we have more marble? We have a bunch of this random crap. That's 120. That's 80. That's 240. Okay. We can put those down here. Or, no, not... There we go. And then... Cool. And then the cabinets, we should have more marble ones. Yes, okay. Like, I could have sworn we had more marble cabinets. Oh, we don't have any more armor stands, though. Okay, we'll have to fix that. Marble weapon racks. right in here. And let's queue up those armor stands. 5 details. Whoop. There we go. Hey, Reptilus. How's it going, man? We are having a pretty good time. I know I've seen you before. I'm gonna try this again. Erpturus. I hope that's close, dude. I'm spending the effort to make your name feel welcome and bump my mic stand. I need to find a better position for the pop filter right here. Because it's just the coming up from the mouse right there. It's just like, that's right where my knuckles are every single time. Right. Of sea scorpions. They existed during the Silurian period. Out of curiosity, why did you pick a Silurian period invertebrate as a... actually, are the sea scorpions? I don't think they are. Why did you pick that for a Twitch username, out of curiosity? I mean, you'll see a lot of them just like random animals and random signifiers and adjectives thrown on, but I have never seen, at least to the best of my knowledge, I've never seen one that's regarding a extinct phylum of species. Because they are freakish beyond all reason. Possibly accepting species. I never really looked into sea scorpions very much. Like, when you say freakish, what are you thinking of? And if they really are that freakish, why did he want to be a really freakish animal for your Twitch name? My favorite fossil? I have destroyed one of the Yetin's heads, but the beast is still fighting. Well, yeah, they still have one brain. They'll still fight you. That'll be hilarious if you destroyed one head on the Yetin head, started talking about how lonely it was or something. That would just be like, that's sweet. I'm an awful adventurer. Oh, this feels so good. Moment. Insects. Yeah. Question. Oh, it's not roofed over yet. Gotcha. Alright, it should be able to build that now. And yes, we have burial receptacles. Let's pick the best of the lot. And we should have more gold, I hope. Yes. Okay, we should have enough. Gold statue 4. Is there anything to be happy about? Just imagine the head turning to the stump and starting to go, "Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm here to talk with you again." That would make my day in adventurer mode. While you're like still wailing on it in the background, trying to finish it off. Or you're like going for head strikes, just going bonk, 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 bonk. They were pretty badass. Big spike in the back for defense, and some of them grew to 2 meters. Oh no! No! I know where I've seen that name before. Ripturus. That is from Ark, because Ark has an Ripturus, but it's kind of a crazy version. It's bigger, it has more crap on it, basically, more tendrils, more freakiness. But I remember that because I remember fighting those things in Ark when I actually played Ark a lot before I got fed up with it. But yeah, the version in Ark, let's look this up. Or it's an Erpturid, technically. Yeah, that's what they turned them into, so they could have a creature that looks even freakier underwater. They're really not all that bad. Not as bad as the fucking squids or the fucking electric eels. God, fuck those things. Alright. Let us create our tomb. And assign it to the Baron. And the Baron is almost happy. He is almost happy. Holy fuck. Well, wonders never cease. And this is floored over, so we can now build a bed in here. And we can now put this down in here. Marble table, marble throne, marble table, marble throne. Oh, right, no, this has to be floored over in the back. Do we have more marble blocks? Yes, we do. We'll just place the 3 over there for now, and we'll finish that one up in a little while. Let's put in the doors. We have a lot of marble doors now. They're really nice marble doors, though. All right. Okay, and let's also check Mayor again. 2 chests. Okay, he'll have plenty of crap to be happy about. Oh, and the armor stands. We need armor stands for this. That's right. Those will do. Dude, DF has undead sperm whales. I'm not sure what else it needs in the depths to make you want to go away. You're right. It would be funny just to have one crawl out. The animal drive. What do you mean by the animal drive? I'm trying to cast back in my memory what you might be talking about there. Doubt I have enough to put this together. Yeah, no, not yet. Just gotta wait for him to come in. Oh. Yeah, there are scorpion men, I believe. Toady accepted animal requests by donation or some such. I don't remember that. At least I don't remember. I'm guessing you're asking Arcturus if he was here for that. We've got doors in all over that place. You should also fit doors into here, just to close this off, so people don't get freaked out by it. Excellent. This place is actually feeling pretty solid now. Turns out there are a lot of neat animals we should have. Got a very high response rate. Kept them busy for a year or more. Some days I really wish Toady 1 would actually accept help in Dwarf Fortress, as there's just so much stuff he has to put together. I'm going to remove those shitty wooden doors and put in some gold doors. Some awesome gold doors I think are in order, definitely. Do we have statues now? Nope, don't have statues. Oh, we should deconstruct these random little shitty 1x1 bedrooms. Encourage people to move up into the better dormitories. Actually, speaking of, we probably have some beds we need to turn into rooms now. We've been lax on doing that. Oh, we also need to turn, make doors internal. That's right. Alright. Bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. We should have enough lodging for everybody after this, I believe. We'll see how quick these get eaten up. Yeah, all those are bedroomized. You aren't. There we go. Bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. Right, that's the Baron. You don't need that bedroom anymore. You have your other bedroom, which is awesome, and you should go use it. Okay, those are all set as internals already. Alright, and we really need more beds. Is there already a bed in here? Okay, good. If I stopped talking, it's because I got picked up for a birthday dinner and didn't have time to say goodbye. Alright, that's fair. For a second I was tempted to say, hey, wish whoever's birthday it is a happy birthday. When just imagining how awkward that would be. So, this random fat bald guy from Twitch wanted to wish you a happy birthday. No, you've never met him before. He's just kind of weird, I guess. He just like, he likes meeting strangers and stuff, and you should probably wash after I'm done talking to you, or something, I don't know. But, that's cool, dude. If I could see what I'm doing, I would pick marble. I don't have any more marble. No more marble. What blocks we do have, though, should continue going into this doohickey. Okay, let us put down a line of floor. Actually, let's put down floor right here to make sure we have this set up. My girlfriend, who last night was commenting that watching other people play games was beyond a weird hobby. Is the game screen supposed to be off-center a bit? Yeah, actually. What I'm doing here is I have, like, if I change the screen right now, of course it's not working now unless I hit numlock. There we go, I hit numlock. I can change the screen like that so I can show the sidebar. I have the sidebar of DF off onto the next monitor, so I just dragged it over with the window sizing. And then I can set it back to this, which is normal, so you guys can see chat. Then you can also see some of what's happening underneath the chat box without having to see, you know, all the stuff on the side. But if I'm doing something where it's like I'm looking at a statue or I'm looking at stuff on the side, I'll try to swap over. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. It's one of the setup things that I really like that I've done because it doesn't randomly blow up on me. I have a lot of audio problems, though, that I generally get stuck fixing right before a stream. It's a pain in the ass. What I should really do is just have a second computer for audio capture and video encoding for streaming, but don't have one yet. Also, Windows is just a pain in the dickens in terms of doing what you want it to do sometimes. Even for a guy who works IT, it's still kind of like, you know, I'm used to working with you, and that was a dick move, Windows. That was a dick move. And Windows is just like, yeah, I know. Yeah, made my tongue feel weird. Yeah. Why is insight from Gigmaster? Ooh, doing buzzing things makes my tongue feel weird. I am the walrus. Okay. Eat dangerous terrain. What about dangerous food? Seriously, what are people? What's up with this being dangerous terrain right here? People are weird, man. Also, I still really want to know, why isn't this being dug out? Seriously, guys, I need this channeled. And someone please deal with this. You know what? We're dealing with it ourselves. I have given them enough time to figure it out. Delete. Yeah, I don't need that one anymore. Add new burrow. Hey guys, you are going to dig this channel if it kills me. Alright, and assign, search, builder. All of you guys have the mining labor enabled. I know this. So you guys are going to dig me my channel. Yes, thank you. Finally. Christ. Okay, here we go. Dig it. I can see it flashing. I can see the flashing happening. Let us watch the channel designation happen. Isn't this amazing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Is someone gonna come dig it already? We're getting a lot of cancellation spam. I think they might be losing their fucking gourds. Oh my god. Somebody dug. Somebody diggled the dug. Somebody dug to the dam. The damn diggly dig dam. Damn diggly damn dams. Wow, isn't this amazing? Now they're channeling the other one. Wow. What grace. What skill. What ingenuity. What pants. No one could think that dwarves with pants like that could carve a well. It's incredible what dwarves can do. Hopefully they're not going to drown while doing this. Dwarves in this playthrough have been really dumb about... Okay, no, they didn't drown. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm done. Maybe I just need to talk dirty to my dwarves or something to get them to do stuff. I don't know. Yeah, delete it. Okay, now we can actually do stuff with this area. Boop, boop, boop. So, wells. Wells? Well, there we go. Okay. Wells. You know what? Let's make these wells fancy, because we fucking can. Gold blocks. Give me 10 gold blocks. And for that matter, smelt native gold. Give me 20 more. We are going to bling the shit out of something here, even if it's a well. To be fair, people really like wells normally, it seems. The dwarves do anyways. Speaking of gold, yes, we have a statue. That should be enough. Out of curiosity, though, what is this statue of? Well, crafted statue of a mountain gnome. What the hell's a mountain gnome? I've never heard of a mountain gnome before. Okay, I suppose. Whatever floats their mountains. Alright, bedroom time. This goes to the mayor who... there we go. I was stuck in naming something. So, the mayor who has the vampire tag, I think he's over here currently in the Might Be a Vampire house. He's still gonna get these rooms, though, just to make him happy, and so he gives us fewer mandates. Assign to Mayor-san, and you as well. Assign to Mayor-san. And how does he like his new rooms? Which he immediately knows about through some dwarven telepathy. It just sort of communicates it right into his skull. Well, he still wants a better tomb. Well, the statue's on the way. Okay, he's happy with it. Actually, you know what I should do? I should build like a gem window or something. That looks good. Just bling it up a little bit more. Masterpiece polar bear bits. Awesome. Excellent. We can also build more right here. And let's see how many blocks we can put in here. So we can do 5 right there. And those are birchins. And then, yes. Okay, good. Making progress. Also, I think we're going to need more beds. Oh, no. More beds are coming. Okay. I'm going to try to save that one peachwood bed. That's really good for a noble. Just make him fucking happy. Are all the rest of these? Yeah, they're not covered. Okay. And did all these get scooped up? Okay, not all of them immediately got scooped up. Might just be because we're still waiting on people to find bedrooms. Or to go grab bedrooms. But I think we might be at capacity then. Good. So that'll be the bedroom quarters. We don't need to touch that really anymore. That's good as is. We have a second statue? Yes, we do. Okay. Of a dwarf. Okay, fine. Fair enough. And that should bring that up to a tomb for our baron, and our nobles will finally be content with themselves. Ah, delicious. If you guys are just tuning in, this is your one and only Gigmaster, playing Tombstakes. Finally now having a nice smooth stream that's not being interrupted by technical jargon. Iknaden, I ended up killing an Etten with a copper carving knife. Now forever the kill will be registered to the knife if you view it. Kind of wish you could call it like, this is my knife head carver. You mean like it's the head carver or it carves heads? Yes. That would be cool. But unfortunately I doubt that's you can actually name. Can you custom name your items in adventurer mode? Or does your adventurer just sort of look to his weapon one day and go, you are this now, Psst, and like lasers on the name with his eyes? Okay, wow, we have a lot of fucking charcoal. I'm surprised I got done that quickly. Let's look at our stocks. Bars, 309. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and check. I'm curious. Okay, so, you know, if I did like 200 more charcoal, I could actually start making steel. Steel would not be that far away in terms of the realms of possibility here. I do think, however, we would need to cut more trees down. And you know what? I am A-okay with that. Cutting more trees down sounds fine by me. Fuck the elves. Okay, let us... how do I want to go about this, though? Actually, you know what we are going to do? While we have a break, we are going to do iron bolts. Give me 100 iron bolts. No, it's not possible? Damn. Thanks for checking, though. Wood cutting. Swap everyone over to wood cutting for a moment. And then let us dig another circle around the fort to clear firing lines and get some more wood. The eternal search for more wood. Really? Why can't I? That's odd. This is because I already have a designation. Okay, that's probably why, I'm guessing. That's weird, though. Okay, well, they should be cut down, I'm guessing? Even if it's, like, designated on a tile higher in the trunk? That's weird. Charcoal, and give me 100 more charcoal. Alright. Awesome, our nobles are happy. Excuse me. We have bedrooms for everybody. We don't have anyone immediately trying to kill us. Our towers are roofed over. And this is the point where Gigmaster asks, what could possibly go wrong? But really, this is looking pretty good. I mean, heck, we even, I think, saved 2 dwarves' lives at the hospital. I mean, the Baron is still unconscious, but that one human lasher seems to have made a good recovery. Because they aren't in the hospital anymore. Though we really do need wells right here. Do we have gold blocks yet? Or, no, not paved road. Nope, no gold blocks yet. Nice. Purdy. Ain't it purdy? Actually, what we can do, it just occurred to me. Do we have more marble tables? Yes, we do. Do we have more marble thrones? Yes, we do. Okay, we can set up an actual office instead of... I forgot what sort of shitty excuse of an office I made for our manager. I think it's like somewhere squished against the wall here. I don't know where it is in this mess. Did I put it downstairs? No. If I did put it downstairs, I should remove it. Well, once I finish putting that in. Also, rock table, details, marble. No, remove that first. Actually, first, before we do that, well, they're gonna wanna. We wanna finish cutting the trees first, actually. Excellent. Cut it down. Cut them all down. Oh, it's paused. Derp. I'm like, wow, that is a really strong tree. Oh, wait. Cut. 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 Cuts. Cuts. There we go. Jeez. But yeah, the amount of wood that grows around our fortress really is a godsend. I'm not sure our current build, our current setup would be possible without it, because we don't have any access to coal at all, actually. So all of our fuel and all of our coke for a steel reaction, which I think we will be doing not before too long, comes completely out of wood. Which, understandably, is going to piss the elves off, but I don't really give a damn. It'll be funny. Become a diagnoser. Good. It's your job. Alright. Okay. We should be able to make throne room or study. Ablel and... Okay, I'm gonna free... Let's see here. I should be able to, if I go into... where is it? Buildings... Building... Rooms? Right, it's rooms. Okay. Office. Decent office. Meager office. Rich office. Interesting. Okay, so if I give zoom to building item. Oh, there it is. Derp. That shitty little thing. Alright, and let's assign Mr. Bear Febkin a decent office, one worth actually sitting in. And also tell you what, let's spruce up the office a little bit. Marble. Or would it be a rock bookcase? Yeah, it is. 20. Or I was like, leather bookcases. What? The fuck? Okay, and you should be very happy with your tomb now. It's a grand mausoleum. Fuck. Okay. Alright. I wonder if we can keep it as a grand mausoleum if we took away this. Right there. Just to reduce the amount of space it's taking up. And, okay, that's all done. I'm gonna go for broke. Let's see how many blocks we have to spend in this. Saltpeter blocks. Diorite. Excellent, we can fill this. I think if we have more where that came from. Diorite, I know. Okay. Nope, we don't quite have enough yet. Just let him build it up then. Screw it. And, well, we can do that gold block well now. And do that awesome stuff. And do we have any masterwork marble mechanisms? Nope, we do have masterworks though. I'll spend a masterwork on it. It's because I want to make a really nice well to make people happy when they're, you know, wounded and fucked up beyond all recognition. It seems only decent. You know what I could do? I could place the bedroom and the bedroom and offices for the surgeon, like right in this tiny little nook. Like if I did this, like for the head surgeon, for the diagnostician, if I did that. Then did this. Then put a wall here to separate these into a dining room and a office and then a bedroom right there. Yeah, and then it could have immediate access. Let's do that. That's a little change. That's easy to do. It's an easy little change we can do that'll give them faster access. I'm down for it. Listen to my singing voice, which totally matches up with the music. Why don't we have vampires over there? Like, that actually really worries me. The vent we here. That's what this is supposed to help with. We've had a few attacks. If you weren't here for them. People watching right now. We had a few attacks of people getting drained of blood, though the vampire was never spotted. Now, one of the vampire attacks actually happened. This was interesting. The vampire attack, one of them actually happened in the training barracks that's at the base of the tower right here. And the dead body was just slumped against the wall, but none of the migrant mercenaries reported it, though. I found fascinating. None of the migrant mercenaries reported it. It was only reported when one of the native living citizens stumbled across the body. Which I find sort of disturbing. I'm figuring that's a bug of some kind. But unfortunately, we've had a couple of situations in which we've thought that we caught the vampire, and we really didn't. I'm really hoping it's somebody in that town right now. We're trying to get him, obviously, before he takes someone actually worthwhile to the fortress. I think so far he's drained a mercenary, a crossbowman, and, like, a builder, I believe. Nobody that really sticks out in my mind. No named dwarves either. By the way, if you do want to be dwarfed in Tombstakes, you can run the points check command. If you want a list of commands you can use in the channel, by the way, you can use the help command, which will give you a quick basic list of things you can look for. But if you have 200 points, and points like a lot of other channels, in this case it's Dwarf Pucks, it's just, you get them when you spend time in chat, and that's pretty much it. It's just loyalty reward, more or less. But if you have 200 points, you can go and use the Dwarf Me command to send me a direct message on Twitch, and that'll alert me that you want to be dwarfed, and you have an idea of what you want to be dwarfed with. Also, if you do die, you can get re-dwarfed as long as you have the points to make it rain. We have another gold block, so we can set up the other well up there. And excellent. Okay, so that's going to be most of the roof right there. We could start putting in buildings down there if we wanted to. How's the tree cutting going? Okay, we've got some trees down. We're gonna need to cut out more marble as well, I believe, because I really want to do marble tables for the entire booze hall. Let's go ahead and start that, actually. We have enough wood, I think. We're gonna swap people off wood cutting, and we're just gonna take them all off wood cutting, put them back on the mining. All of the builders. We have, I think, yeah, 35 builders right now. We're gonna take them off that, put them back on the mining. And then I can't move Dwarf Therapist for some reason. Ahem. Oh, Dwarf Fortress is saving because the season's changed. I was like, did we crash? Crash. Am I going to get back to the Dwarf Fortress when we're crashed? Oh no, what's happening? And then I look up over at OBS, I'm like, oh no, it's just the season, it's fine. Oh, seasonal saves. Like, they're so helpful for when you get wrapped into playing Dwarf Fortress, but god, they scare the shit out of you when you don't expect them. So it really does seem like the game just freezes up on you completely. Like it's just about to dump you out. Hopefully I didn't corrupt something by like trying to save in Dwarf Therapist while Dwarf Fortress was trying to save. Don't think... Oh, shit. Dwarf Fortress... Hold on. It just decided to emergency resize itself for some reason. Arg. Okay. Okay, OBS still looks good. Okay. As you've also noticed, I'm using a special setup here, not just the chat, but like over this way, where you can see the Z level, and down this way, where you can see like the idols and the date. I know the date and the Z level is normally displayed in a different part of the window. I'm just taking snapshots of the DF window using OBS to put together a scene in which I can collage all that stuff together. So if the DF window decides to resize itself, that sort of gets screwed up very quickly, unfortunately. But here, let us start mining out this marble. Let's mine out a little bit less of this, because I gotta move over more Z levels. And then we'll marble mine this. Like that. Okay. And that's still not done. Jeez. I swear one day we're just gonna get killed from the cavern. That's where our death is gonna come from. Alright. Fancy gold doors into the awesome Tower of Awesome. And we can also build that second well now. Or L. Why do I keep thinking that a well... Oh, because it's the ACI is a well. Is an O. Gotcha. I was like, why do I keep thinking of an O when I think of well? Alright. And let's use another masterwork, because why not? Okay. No, it needs architecture. Oh, did I take architecture off them? Yeah, I did. Okay. Architecture is back on, baby. Oh, yeah. Alright. Come on, guys. Give me some wells. We have well and truly earned it. We have earned these wells. That's... I know, it's stupid. Oh, no, we want to take that out. And do this. Do this. And do this. Okay. Alright, and place one of the many marble doors over here. And place a marble door right here for the offices. And then door and door. Excellent. My contact shifter on's a little... Or, no, not a container. Oh, we don't have this roofed yet. Let's fix that right now, actually. So we'll need to do this before we continue on. Block it up, block it up, block it up, block it up. And... do we have something else? Yes, okay. Cool. Mistakes, because we do have crazy rules here, and I do intend these to be more chaotic fortresses that have shorter lifespans to keep things interesting. Once we get into the 5th year in Tombstakes, we are going to be adding in some sort of a new extreme level rule here. Regular sacrifices are probably going to be the option that I go with, just because everyone seems to love the idea of sacrifices. You guys are really bloodthirsty. But, excuse me. But that is going to make our lives a lot more difficult. I doubt it's going to trigger a tantrum spiral, because we've been told by a couple of people that apparently tantrum spirals in Dwarf Fortress, at least in the in 4303 and 4305, they're very hard to do, actually. They're almost impossible to get by accident, it seems. Dwarves just calm down too good now, which is really entertaining to think about. Dwarves calm down good? What craziness is this? Alright, we can put in the doors now. Give me my marble doors. On here. Right here. And right here. And are we carving out this marble? I can see digging going on here. Nope, not yet. Still getting there. That's fine. Once we start getting more marble, I'm going to queue up a big run of tables and chairs so we can fill out the drink hall right over there. And speaking of marble, yes, we do have more marble blocks, so we can floor this over. We can floor this over. I'm going to try to use marble for everything in the Noble's Tower right here. Alright, and then I'm going to want one more level of the tower, then I'm going to keep empty. Or maybe 2 levels of the tower, actually, that I'm going to keep empty. And then everything above that, I'm probably going to turn into a library area. Plus, you know, Ryukon's crazy private retreat at the very top. He's asked for very nicely many times. So, he will have his own place to study how to be a scholar, warrior, Jedi dude. Because that's what he wants. He wants to be a dwarven scholar Jedi man. I'm not going to say no to that. Because that sounds stupid and hilarious and awesome. Come on, my little minions. Minion for me. Minion just a little harder. Okay, this is weird, but for some reason, like, my upper legs are feeling really sore and tired as I'm just sitting here. Maybe I need one of those differently shaped chairs. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I did a bunch of, like, sumo squats or something. I think I've just been sitting in this chair for too long as I've been trying to figure out stuff. Also, it's, I'm actually gonna need to, turn on maybe the air conditioning or something. Later on into next week, because it's actually really warm up here. I might actually for future streams, I might just, you know, ditch the pants and, well, honestly, just wear boxers. Or wear, like, shorts or something, short shorts. Or wear, like, exercise shorts is more so what I meant to say there. You know, I think I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to turn the camera off. I'm going to change. Because seriously, it is really, really surprisingly warm up here. So give me just 1 second. Sounds like a really good idea. Oh no, it's still on. Alright, exercise shorts go. But seriously. Oh. I feel like I'm in early summer, not, you know, early spring. It is bizarre. Ohio's a bizarre place for weather. That's for sure. It's the sort of place for weather where it's... I think some of my friends have talked about this. They probably said it better than I did. But it's... Ohio will give you consistent weather just long enough to surprise the shit out of you and then beat you over the head with the surprise. Because I think it was like 3 days ago. Like right now it's like 60 and humid, it feels like, up here. And like 3 days ago it was like 20 and snowing. Like, what the fuck? Just stop playing with my emotions. More so, stop playing with the thermostat of the world, please. Okay. Maybe we have enough marble for this as well. I forgot that we actually need a roof over both of these. Marble block. Okay, we do. Do that and that. Excellent. Okay. And we can actually Continue blinging this up here. Let's deconstruct this. She will just put windows in the fronts for all of these rooms like this. I like that idea. Gem windows. Gem this shit up, guys. Make it look pretty. We did order a lot of gems. But I might as well put them to good use. Just realized we could also do the same thing for the booze hall up here. We could make this shit really pretty in the hallways. The dwarves passing by will see the awesome booze happening. Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Gem windows for everyone, baby. Of course, we should also seriously thinking about probably cutting some of the gems that we have on hand. Do we actually have anybody who is a gem cutter? Well, let me actually check this. Our artisan dude is not a gem cutter. We have an 11 level dwarf who's an amazing gem cutter. Actually, Gwolfski is a really good gem cutter. How did you become an 11 level gem cutter? You know what? You are becoming an artisan now. Gwolfski is going to be a fine artisan. And he is going to cut gems for us and make some awesome gems and maybe get some large gems even out of this. Let's turn all that off. Let's turn all that off. Let's turn on gem cutting for both of you guys. And encrusting. And we just need a place to put the gem what's-my-hoosers. Do we actually have one right here? No, that's the Bower's workshop. I suppose we can put a jeweler's workshop up here, or a pair of them for now. We'll just make them out of maple blocks, whatever. Or willow blocks, just the wood shit, you know, just put it over that way, who cares? Wondering, by the way, the reason we have some random wood blocks made is because earlier on in the fortress's life, we needed to actually wall with wood because it was sort of it was a race against the zombies trying to assault us, whether or not we could get walls up in time. It was a race that we didn't win very often, but we only really needed to win once. Well, sort of. Arguably. And let's set up the gem stockpiles right here so all the roughs can get brought over. Excuse me. Alright. Let's deconstruct that. Okay. Okay, I need to start thinking about room layout in this place. Let's change this and just set this so that it actually forms a full corner right there. We'll have the rooms. We can actually just make the rooms very shallow. Actually, because the people who come by, I don't think they really think much about the rooms. They don't have like positive, negative thoughts like other dwarves do, or like other people do, anyways. Okay. So we'd be doing it like that, and then we would make a floor right there. We're gonna have to deconstruct this, some of this, anyways. So here, so there'll be a floor right there, floor right there, floor right there, there. Okay. Okay, let's do it like that'd be okay. Let's do it like this, actually. Let's move it over one. Oh, no, actually, no, this is good. This is good. Let's do that. Let's leave the floor right there. I can put like an entrance right here or something that I think goes into the hallway. And floors right here. Whoopsie. Whoop. And also this way, I can make actual closets. I can make actual closets and show Kvatch just what closets in Dwarf Fortresses look like. Excuse me. And so I'm thinking about building outwards. It's slow. This entire place is slowly coming together like a giant Lego set, I realize. Yawny face. Piecing it together, though. I'm thinking right here in this quadrant of the fortress, I'm going to put down a giant temple. There are, I think, a couple of people who are having very unhappy thoughts. KlayKree being one of them, which is interesting, because we do have a... looks like she wasn't able to recover from her wounds. That's sad. Well, she will be missed, and then buried and forgotten. No, but for some reason we have a temple set up for them, but there's still dwarves unhappy about the inability to pray to their gods. So we kind of got to fix that, but I'm just confused as to why we have to fix it. I mean, normally I'd figure setting up a non-denominational temple, all dwarves will have the ability to worship there if they want. Apparently that's not the case, or something weird is going on. I'm not sure which. Alright, floor that, and then we are gonna wall like this, and then wall like this. Well, sort of wall like that. We need that to be open. Okay. That's fine. Who cares? Jeez. I'm just so toasty, guys. I'm so hot. Ha! Oh, whoop. Sorry about the silence, it's just, I think I do need to turn on the AC if it continues like this, because I've mentioned this beforehand, I do very well in the cold. Like, you take me outside in, like, 40-degree weather with almost nothing on exercise-wise, like, well, not, like, naked, but, like, you know, exercise shorts and a sleeveless tee or something, and it'll be great, I'll love it. Won't mind it at all. Take me outside in this kind of weather, and I'll just wilt. That's what's kind of happening right now. It's just sort of sucking the life out of me a little. I really didn't expect it to be this warm. I'm just going to look this up. What is weather.com? I did not expect this. It is so toasty. Hail and damaging winds? What? Wow, it is 75 degrees here. 75 degrees and, like, super humid. And unfortunately, with the townhouse we live in, all the air sort of funnels up into the roof, second floor area, which is where this is situated, and it just sort of gathers up and builds there. I could open the windows, but audio would start trickling in, and it is just... Oh god, I hate this sticky feeling, you know? I hate the sticky feeling of being warm. Like that feeling that, you know, you like get out of a shower and you immediately feel like you need to take a shower again. I hate that feeling. Ugh. There. Badoo. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just because they tore that out for the window. I was like, what? Oh, right. Doy. That means, though, they should be tearing this out. Okay, yes, they are. Gotcha. Let's put this in right here. Block you and block you. And also, while we're at it, we can put in... I think we should have... birch, siltstone, maple, blah, 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 blah. Marble. Marble. They haven't got any more marble. Oh, no. No, it's maple. I keep on thinking... geez, contact. I keep on thinking that says marble. I might just build that maple block somewhere just to get rid of it, because it confuses me. I'm confused. Okay, we can, however, finish putting this stuff in. Give me another marble door right there. Why is that suspended? That's weird. Give me a bed right here. A nice quality bed for our awesome, wonderful doctor, who is totally a nice person and will save us all and stuff. Bed you. Alright. Do we have marble coming out? Yeah, there's someone starting right there. That's something. Wow, is FPS that slow? Jesus. I wonder what FPS we are running at right now. If it's really just like super tanking for some reason. Alright, let us finish this off. And... gem me. Gem? Nope. Can't... wait, how are we lacking cut gems? We had plenty a little while ago. Are they being moved around somewhere? I guess they're being moved or something. That's bizarre. Alright. Do we really not have any other gems we can cut right now? I feel like we should have something. That's odd. Where did it all go? I thought we found like a few. Am I going mad? Might have to do some sort of exploration mining business or something. Because I don't actually see any gems in the walls down here. I have lots of gold pumping out. Okay, well, we got some that they're going to cut out there. Yeah, I guess that's really it, though. Okay. But where did they all go? I really, really hope they're just getting moved around in a bin somewhere, and that makes them inaccessible. That happens, if you didn't know. Especially when materials will randomly disappear, quite often, it's not because they got destroyed or somebody else used them, but it's actually because they're stuck in a bin, which is being moved around. When they're being moved around like that, they get taken off the context menu. Don't really know why. It doesn't really handle them moving around that well, I guess. It's slightly bizarre. But, oh well. Such is life. Okay. We can... Okay, that is assigned. Right now, we're still waiting. Doy. Even forgetting. Keep on wanting to see this place come together. Alright, let's put in the floors right here to support the windows. Oh, no, not fortifications, numbnuts. And here. And here. Excellent. Goody gumdrops. Alright, give me a floor right here. And then this. And this. And start carving out for the rest of these from the stone we already put down. Like lumps. Alright. Now we'll start doing the same thing for the other side right here. And we're just going to pack guests into this fucking place. Because again, we don't really have a lot of room to spare in this fortress, considering we have to build everything from scratch, pretty much. So, and they don't really think about the quality of the rooms anyways, for some reason, so I don't really care, honestly. Alright, so if that's going to be a wall right there and then room, our next hallway is going to be right here. So let's put this in. There we go. And boom. And boom. Switching to exercise shorts did really help, though. I don't feel like I'm constantly overheating. I just feel vaguely uncomfortable. Which really, with my body, is really the best I can hope for with this weather. Alright. Wall this up. We can just straight wall this section, that's fine. Alright. And right here... no, one project at a time. One fucking project at a time. Otherwise I'm gonna get myself lost in all this. Is this... Okay, that is... Floored over. And, you know, honestly, for these, I'll just use these tables. Fuck it. Just want to give them something. Nightmare mode, it's just a self-imposed challenge more than anything. Thing is, I'm actually pretty good at Dwarf Fortress overall. Good enough to the point where I found some of my fortresses boring, actually. The very first fort I actually aired was the ending of my last normal fortress, which was really normal. It got kind of boring just defeating everything so handily, so I wanted to come up with crazy ideas that would make life difficult for me, and to sort of, maybe not rekindle that spark, but to add a certain, add a level of challenge that made me enjoy the game again. Or at least made me enjoy the game more, because I'm the kind of person who needs that sort of edge. Good night, dude. See ya. Who needs that kind of an edge, where he constantly feels like he's being put to the test, I guess. And I thought that the best way I could do that was to have, just weird, crazy, dwarfy, arbitrary rules. I thought also, how better than do it with other people, because I actually started streaming one night when I was actually kind of lonely. When my girlfriend, who I'm still living with, who is fucking amazing, was out for the weekend, and I was just kind of by myself, and I was just kind of like, you know what? Let's try streaming. Why not? Let's just like look at this. And I just done like a crazy madcap adventure. I put a stream together, and shortly after that, Nightmare Mode was born, where I look to my viewers to give me rules for fortresses, so that I can turn them into crazy monstrosities. And then out of all the ideas that people give me, I fashion a set of rules for myself for each fortress. To be fair, Tombstakes has lasted longer than I expected, which tells me that I need to make life harder for myself, actually, which is why in the 5th year of this fortress, we're going to be adding in a new rule of some sort of insanity to keep things fresh. I honestly didn't expect to last 5 years, let alone longer, with Tombstakes. To be fair, our most previous fortress was Cheese Murdered, and in Cheese Murdered, we had a special rule where the only food the dwarves could eat was cheese. Cheese meals made at the kitchen were okay, as long as they had nothing else in them. And any dwarf caught eating anything that had something in cheese, or something besides cheese, had to get killed. And we also lived next to a volcano. We quickly found out that it's really hard to feed all your dwarves with cheese. We actually ran short. We were constantly on this sort of cusp of starving, and it's really hard to keep together, and the game doesn't handle separating out foodstuffs like that very well. And I just sort of imploded the fortress on purpose, because it was funny. Some really weird shit happened and Cheese murdered. But that was a lot of fun, so we went on to Tombstakes, which I thought would kind of go the way of Cheese murdered, with, 3 fucking necromancer towers, but so far we've held it together somehow. I'm not entirely sure how, except that I'm vaguely happy at my ability to not suck at this game, I guess. But that's where we're at. So this is actually the second one so far. But I really want to go ahead and play others. So again, once we hit that 5-year mark, and I'm probably going to make this a thing for all of the Nightmare mode forts I do, I'm just going to up the ante and make this kind of stupid hard. It'll probably be like Dwarven sacrifices, maybe like monthly, I'm tempted to say. Monthly sacrifices. The set of rules seems much easier than Cheese one. Yeah, which I was surprised by. I'm surprised by building above ground has been this easy so far. Coupled with the fact that we can't do bridges, coupled with the fact that there's 3 necromancer towers. And to be fair, at the very beginning, we almost died in Tombstakes. We almost died because we still didn't have a curtain wall set up. And we found out that zombies can climb walls. So these zombie-like ninjas came over the walls and assaulted us. And most of our military died trying to fight them. They did pretty well, but then a lot of them jumped onto the walls themselves and it ran into all the zombie bolts that came to meet them, or the zombie fired bolts more. So they weren't like little zombies shaped like bolts flying at them with their mouths going. But we had to actually hide underground, but we couldn't build any buildings underground, so we literally just hid in the farms for a while, and we covered the hole behind us. And when the zombies would drift away, because there was a group of like 25 to 30 of them roaming the map, we would jump out like a trapdoor spider and build as many walls as we could, just like, build the walls, build the walls, build the walls. And then the zombies would come back, and then we'd run back underground. But I won't lie, this is pretty close to like a genius idea of mine that I just came up with on the fly. So if you're stuck in a hole like that, you can just build yourself a tavern of any quality, and people will mysteriously know it exists and come to visit it. Indeed, they will practically be compelled to do so, because people started coming to visit us, and this mysterious tavern, which was literally just a designated plot of nothing, and they included mercenaries, and the mercenaries came and really helped clear out the zombies for us in fairly short order. It was fascinating to watch. And thankfully the necromancer still wasn't around. Or beaten them, because they would have just gotten refreshed every single time. But if it wasn't for the mercenaries there thinning the zombies out, we'd have never gotten back upstairs, back into above ground where we can actually do stuff, and we would have just eventually starved out. It wouldn't have lasted very long. But we got lucky, and I got a burst of inspiration. And now that we've gotten over a couple of other humps so far, especially with the zombie sieges coming, at least until now, so frequently, I know I'm tempting fate by talking like this, we've been able to just hold things together pretty well. Just the biggest problem so far, really, is that because this is an above-ground fortress, I kind of have to designate everything to get built, which means that a lot of my playtime is taken up by just designating things under the C menu. So that's one other reason why, although I really like Tombstakes, I want to make it stupid hard in the next couple of years, because I know that watching me, designate something 50 times isn't as fun as watching me run away from zombies. So also, hopefully by that time, more of the fortress is going to be built. To be fair, we've made a lot of good progress so far. Watching them putting this together. No, I should make that temple too high. Just make it nice and awesome and epic. I like multiple Z-level buildings. That's, of course, a lot harder to do in a fortress like this, where you're building everything above ground. But I still really want to try, just because I like it a lot. It's a little architectural building fetish I have. At least in Dwarf Fortress. But Gigmaster, isn't Dwarf Fortress a fetish in and of itself? Yeah, sort of. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I think also future Nightmare Mode fortresses, I am going to deliberately make harder as well. Because, again, so far I am doing really well. But that's not good enough, is it? I have to make it just stupid. Just like me. But how are you guys doing tonight? Happy to get some people in here. It's sort of one of those cases of I need to go ahead and post stuff on YouTube. If the audio would stop crapping out on me, if I could fix the audio, I could go ahead and post stuff on YouTube. Because a lot of draw for audience on Twitch. You know, what do you want? What do you want? Make cages. What the fuck do you want to keep? Fine. Have the wood cage. Don't make infinite cages. Nothing but cages all the way down. There we go. But yeah, a lot of our initial traffic came from YouTube and came from the Dwarf Fortress forums. I don't want to keep on plugging Dwarf Fortress forums too much, though, because I feel kind of bad doing it. KlayKree 2 is not passed on yet. He is still alive and well. His spine is still blue. He is going to be teaching people. Actually, I can probably turn all of the military back on for training. Now that should calm down some. He's still constantly unhappy, though, somehow. He's had all this time to calm down, but he's still constantly stressed out. Maybe teaching recruits is going to help him, but he's pretty much going to be passing into semi-retirement as a cripple teaching young recruits. Kavach was mentioning the idea that if it's just a bone fracture of some kind and not nerve damage, there's a possibility that KlayKree 2 will recover, but I doubt it. It's blue. It hasn't changed at all over the last few years. I'm guessing it has to be nerve damage, honestly. I don't know, or I didn't see or catch the combat report for when he got hit. But I'm guessing you're never going to quite recover. And actually, I'm going to have to build floors all the way across this, so I can build the wall separating these two halves. Let's designate this to get torn down. Alright. Lieutenant Dan Kree, yeah, I know. Kind of. But yeah, KlayKree, we're looking pretty good. Don't worry about missing the last stream again. I make this entirely selfishly. I do it because I like spending time with people on Twitch. I would never want to make somebody feel indebted to me just because they didn't watch. Let's put it that way. But we have made a lot of good progress. We have the Noble Tower coming up right over there. We have all the Noble requests satisfied for their buildings. You know, and then the King comes and whatever. We actually have some marginally pretty rooms. At least for the Nobles anyways. You know, everyone else can go get fucked. Get fucked. Ooh, yeah. Marble that. Also, I can fill in the marble walls right here. I'm also finally making nice little offices for all of our bureaucrats and our broker and our manager and all the rest of that, instead of just literally a table and a chair thrown down next to the river and go do your work now area. The towers are roofed off now, thank Christ. There's floor covering them now, so hopefully they won't be jumping off any longer. Time will fucking tell, though. And the big thing, though, is that the tavern is going to start coming together, but to put all the tables in and furnish it, we really need more marble. Okay, they're cutting the marble. Good. We can put in a order for rock tobbles? Rock tobbles! God, I did it again. Fuck me. 20. Let's do 20. Throne. Jesus, it's too hot for me to spell. Christ. There we go. Fucking hell. What is checking? That's interesting. I never saw checking before in the job management menu. That is weird. Alright. So they'll start making those, and we can start furnishing this area right here. You know, we can just wall this up. Is that a floor right there? Let's get rid of that floor. Whoop. There we go. Oh, I kind of like how it's like almost in sequence. Okay. And also our bedrooms. Let's check this. Okay, all those got filled. And these need to be turned into bedrooms. Let's do that now. So we might not be quite at total load yet for bedrooms. We might need to still get some people set up. So I'm trying to figure exactly where our how many bedrooms we're going to need to fully fill everyone's demands for beds. Because if we are good on beds, I obviously, with this sort of a fortress, I want to really spend attention on things that need attention. Search Sage. What is the name of our chief medical dwarf? Oh, he's currently named Vampire? Where is he? Is he out in here? Yeah, I know he is. Christ on a crutch. Okay, well, we'll assign that to him in time once we're sure he's not a vampire. And still no sign of the vampire over here. And no sign of the vampire in the main fortress either. I have no idea what's going on now. I mean, he hasn't showed himself. Or himself or herself. He might have died, for all I know. They might have just randomly died in, like, that last fight that happened over there. Though I've never seen a vampire die naturally in a fortress. Quite honestly. Like, unless you are trying to get them killed, anyways. Alright, let's put in the wall right here to separate the back walls of these rooms. And... let's do some of that. Tear this down. Oop. Whoops, daisy. Build this in. Yeah. Whoops, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay, and then like I'll put like a rear access right here or something so people can get to their rooms. But yeah, these are all going to be little shoebox rooms for travelers and such. Sure, you can have some willow and oaken doors. I don't give a shit about those. However, right here at least, let's go ahead and put in some marble doors. Trying to think of what I want to do. I'll leave an entrance right there for the temple. Over that way. And then I'll leave an entrance right there for the temple. Excellent. And we've got the blocks, so I might as well start sitting them down. Get them out of our hair. Okay. But yeah, it's been pretty quiet this time, KlayKree. We did have a Titan that shot webs and was composed of mud come along. And, We defeated it relatively easily, but the webs did cause us some problems. One of our human lashers was very wounded, though our amazing doctors were able to get her back into her feet. But then the Baron Consort of some stupid place that's not us died. It was a mercenary. Who cares? It was a shame, too. She seemed to be holding in there for quite a little while. I'm guessing the infection got to her. I suppose we have... Nope. Okay, we really need more, gems. Are we, making some good progress down here? Actually, okay, let us... all ore gems. Yeah, I had trouble trying to imagine how the fuck that worked. Like, just like... Like, actually, no, you know what it was? Did you see us playing, or have you played Binding of Isaac before? Because I imagine it's like Monstro, just going like... And like webs shoot out of it like Monstro does when he vomits blood at you. Okay, obviously this is not working with the downstairs. It's... yeah, nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do instead is right here, let us do a drill down. Or do it downstairs, actually, instead. X, downstairs. Or, yeah, downstairs. Okay. Oh, that's why. Doi. There we go. And then... up downstairs, and carve. Okay. Because we know we can do that, and we'll be able to finish the rest of the path down into the cavern from there. That'll be easy. Black bad leather trousers. Seriously, they're pumping out some fascinating looking gear. You know, I think the heat also might be getting to me more, just because I think I just need a lot of water. I don't know. I have to admit, if I wasn't ending the stream in about 20 minutes as normal, I might end it shorter because, I don't know, I just feel hot and prickly and just, ugh. I really do think I need to turn the AC. Just like a little bit of AC. Make me feel better. Yeah, you know, the funny thing, though, is I was really hoping that as I lost weight and I worked out, and I did like a lot of core exercises, and I reduced that right there, that the heat wouldn't get into me as much, that I would have less fat insulating my body. Instead, because your metabolism goes up and you have more muscle burning more calories, you sweat and get hotter even worse. There's really no winning, it seems. No matter what you do, especially if you have like a body shape and type like me. It's just, yeah, no matter what you do, once it gets warm in summer, you're just kind of fucked. There's just no hope. Yeah, which is why when I'm like running around outside in cold weather, like I mentioned, I like going out in cold weather when I'm running. I can actually see myself cooling off because I look behind me as I'm running, and I can see like a little steam cloud following me wherever I go. So yeah, no, you're just boned no matter what you do, it seems. There is no hope. However, there is gems, like right there. Excuse me. Bleep. Let's see if we can cut some more stuff now up here. Excuse me. Cool. Cut rhyodite. Or rhyodite. Is there anything else we can cut, really? We can cut some crystal glass. the builder? Wait, what? How did you fall in? The hell is wrong with you people? What the actual fuck? For a second there, I thought that was like an undead walking around, but no, it's just somebody ran into the body because they fell down. Is a mist titan chasing me? Please no. I like having all of my limbs in recognizable shapes. I like all the bits of me staying on the other bits. I like my bits. From me to you, my bits have a special place in my heart, and I don't want to be losing any anytime soon. So I really, really, really hope you aren't serious when you're telling me that's a Mist Titan following me. As A, I like my bits, and B, that seems silly. That seems silly! So silly. Oh, good yo. We aren't silly in this channel. We take great pride in everything we do, even in how silly we are not. I love how not down now. I can't think of a good joke right now because I'm thinking too much about how warm I am. Maybe that is the joke. Maybe the joke is just the fact that my body won't, just take care of itself, mind its own damn business. Boop-a-doop-boop-boop-a-doop. Our drink is still amazing. We're out of meat, though. That's good, though. I actually wanted to run through our meat before we started rotting it away. Well, here's the thing. Like, the amount of body heat that I put out when I do get done exercising, like, here's my normal exercise routine right now. I used to do, like, all cardio and then all weight training and anaerobic exercises, like, on daily alternations, but now I mix them up, because working out your entire body all at once in one day in some shape or fashion is better for calorie burning than working parts of it, assuming you can recover. So it's like 10 minutes of yoga to warm up, fairly basic stuff, just to go ahead and loosen up and get shit flowing. And then it's a superset for the day, depending upon what part of my body I want to work on. Like, if I'm doing chest and arms, it would be dumbbell bench presses, incline bench presses, leaning over dumbbell rows, like when you're leaning over and doing this to go ahead and work out this set of muscle right here. And then skull crushers or overheads, which is where you lie back and you're lifting the weight over your head like this. But in between all of those, between those sets of reps, which I do like one set of 15, and then 3 rep sets of 8 at like double the weight. And then in between all of those, you run on a recumbent bike or some sort of light aerobic activity for 10 minutes. That's mainly peak strength, takes the longest to come back when you're exercising. And I'm also trying to keep my heart rate up while working out different parts of my body. And then I alternate between that, as I said, and then like at the halfway point, I'll do maybe like 10 minutes of core exercises, alternating through the day, or alternating from day to day which part of my core I'm going after. Though it really doesn't matter. You can't really target a part of your core muscles really to burn fat. It just, all one is all and all is one for core muscles. But what you do want to do is still vary up the core exercises so you can still shock your core muscles, and pull at them and do those micro tears that are important for overcompensation, which is how you get muscle in the first place. But all in all, that's about an hour every day, and I'll do that about 5 to 6 days a week. And every single time I finish, if I wasn't in the cold basement, because this has 3 levels, this townhouse has 3 levels. If I wasn't in the den basement area doing this, I would just be like I would be a mess. Like I want to die. I feel that. That just came out. That sounds wrong. Oh, Gig, you're just so hot and sticky, like a big sticky bun. No, please God. But, no, but when I'm done doing those kind of exercises, I am just burning up with heat. Practically, like, I feel fine. Like, I don't feel, like, nauseous or, like, I'm feverish or anything. But, like, you put a piece of ice cube on my skin and it'll crack. It's that hot. So when it's, like, weather, like, more like this, where it's hot and warm at least and heavy and humid, and I'm doing anything that is, like, a lot of mental or physical activity, like right now, even just trying to think in a couple of different directions at the same time and talking really quickly, and the fact that I've been stuck on this chair for about 8 hours because it was streaming for 4 hours, and then more wrestling with my goddamn computer for 4 hours because it never is happy with its settings for audio, ever. It's just a thing. It's just I can't like wash off the amount of heat my body produces before it just creates another layer of heat for me. Oh, so when he fell down on the skeletons, apparently falling on the skeleton killed him. And he deserves to die in that case. Fuck him. He's whatever. Seriously, dude, you fall on the stockpile of dead bodies. All you have to do is go up a ramp, get above ground, but no, instead you go here and they go whee onto the bodies, and then you die because you fall on a pokey skeleton. What do you want? What do you want from me? Yeah, you're dead. Of course you're dead. Fuck. KlayKree. It probably sounds like an impressive workout, and it probably is an impressive workout. I actually used to do more hardcore stuff, but I generally tapped my body and my ability to recover too quickly, so I dialed it back a bit. The main thing, though, is I'm trying to work my body evenly, that's kind of hard for me to do with how my body's proportioned. Some days I like to do a half day, where instead of doing like all of those compound movements, because that's what you want to focus on usually for burning calories and overall strength gaining, is compound movements like, this and this and this and less so this, but movements that work out both isolated muscles in your limbs and also muscles in your core. But still, some days I'll do isolation exercises for maybe half the time, and maybe do 1 or 2 stints on the bike and some core exercises and leave it at that. Because I feel tapped out because I'm not recovering. I actually need to get some more protein, bro. I need to get some more protein and gun it. So I can impress the cheerleaders. God, that just sounds so stupid coming out of my mouth. I need to gun some more protein, bro. I seriously do, though, because my body isn't quite putting itself back together as quickly as it should be, and I've been a bad boy. I should actually do it tonight. I should order some more isolate whey protein. Because hey, you can really tell when you take that out of your diet, because like you wake up and all of your body is sore and crackly, and 4 hours later you still feel like shit and like, oh, my body isn't putting itself together because I'm out of Vespine gas. Is pretty much what it amounts to. It really is, actually, no, it is kind of like you're just like trying to walk around and just like let yourself rest, and there's this little voice in the back of your head going, you must harvest more Vespine gas. You must harvest more Vespine gas. You must imbibe more protein shake. You must imbibe more protein shake, just constantly in the back of your head. It'd be really cool, actually, if you had some sort of AR display or augmented reality or like holo display that you could see like all the chemical interactions in your body and like break it down by the math. Do you watch Schwarzenegger's pumping iron every workout? I do not watch Schwarzenegger's pumping iron every workout. I do not see it. No, I don't. Sort of turning into Bernie Sanders there. It doesn't really surprise me though Schwarzenegger has a bunch of workout videos. I mean, especially back in the day, that guy's arm build was... his arm and chests were fucking amazing. He sort of sometimes looked like he's walking around in stilts. But, yeah, that is one other problem with my body, though. My body shape and type is running is a pain in the ass. And it is... like, I run decently well now, but it is definitely a learned thing more than anything. And... earned with a lot of pain and knee pain especially, because like my body, if you weren't here for when we were talking about it, I am built thick and heavy and dense, and running takes its fucking toll on my legs. Like, ow. Like, I've never had to get surgery or anything. Like, I don't have, like, pins in my ankles or something like, you know, some, like, 6'10" people have. Poor guys. But still, like, especially when I need to start running, actually. Now that the weather's improving, and it's getting a little bit warmer, and it's not icing everywhere, at least, you know, not usually. But it's Ohio, so who the fuck knows? I really need to get out and start hitting pavement and getting my legs back into shape for running. Because no matter what you do, like jumping jacks or cross jacks or biking or like recombinant like stationary biking or anything, nothing works out your body exactly the same way that running does. Unless you're on a treadmill, obviously. But yeah, I don't have a treadmill, so yeah, I really need to get outside for like 1 or 2 days next week, because I need to take it slow, because I need to build up knee strength again. I've actually been doing a lot of knee exercises. The sort of knee exercises that you'd expect, like, you know, a bunch of like 60, 70, or even 80-year-olds doing for like therapy after a surgery. Or like people do to reduce arthritis pain. Those are the same sorts of exercises that I do to try to increase the knee muscles, because for the knees especially, you need all those stabilizer muscles around the knee joint and the cap in order to keep your legs stable when you're hitting your stride. Otherwise, every single time it just buckles a little bit more crap down there, and then it just swells up on you, and then it feels miserable. So yeah, that'll be slow going. But yeah, I think about Arnold Schwarzenegger, the original thing I was thinking about. I look at Arnold Schwarzenegger in some of his photos where, like, he's, like, doing, like, you know, this pose right here. And I, like, look down at the rest of his lower body. I'm like, okay, but how do you run like that? Like, when you run, do you, like, crack pavement along with a portion of your ankles? 'Cause damn. One thing I will say, I'm really happy with Schwarzenegger, like in modern day looking at Schwarzenegger, is he still looks okay. There's a lot of people who do body workout who then later in their life just turn into giant fat balloons. And not that I, you know, fat judge people, but it's more so kind of like that mental willpower, that ability to exercise conscious control over your animal meat sausage, that I admire in like Schwarzenegger, because when people get older who do a lot of body workouts, the body will still expect that same caloric intake, but then you aren't working out nearly as much because, I mean, you're fucking old. So you just go like a balloon. I've actually seen some, actually one of my friends, he's thinning out some, but he, in high school, he did a lot of swimming. He was in varsity swimming, and then he stopped varsity swimming, but he still kept on eating because swimming burns a lot of calories. But he kept on eating the same amount, and just like that. It's really easy to do. I've actually caught myself doing it when I've been off on exercising for like a week or two, because I'm a bad boy. And I'll catch myself like eating half a pizza, and I'm like, I like take the pizza slowly away from my mouth. I'm like, I shouldn't be eating this much because I don't need to eat this much. God, I should exercise again. It's really easy to get sucked into. But yeah, no, we're just letting the dwarves get their shit done now. We probably have a lot of blocks to build too. Tell you what though, I'm actually gonna leave it here because I'm gonna turn on the AC because it is like seriously miserable for me, and it's pretty close to 8 o'clock anyway, so fuck it. I'm learning a lot. Actually, KlayKree, do you work out? Do you want to work out? Because I could give you a lot of tips and ideas. Because I mean, like, I can't really show you like all of my personal pictures because like I don't want to just dox myself, but I mean I have actually, though people mostly tell me this, not so much me notice it on myself, I have actually burned quite a lot. I used to be a lot more roly-poly, though apparently now I look like a nightclub bouncer. So but if you want to learn more about working out or ways to try to trim down a body, or ways to trim down a body that are reasonable and healthy for your body and your head, let me know. I can give you some more ideas. Especially if you want to get into running. There's a lot of mistakes you can make in running that will fuck up your legs if you're not careful. But apart from maybe saying something else to KlayKree, that's pretty much it for this stream. we are going to be returning with Tombstakes next week. And it is almost year 5. I think I'm going to just start the crazy rule next session, next stream on Monday, just so we can get into the craziness. I'm going to take a look through the Discord chat. I'm going to basically cherry pick something out, probably from one of the fans or from one of the viewers, and I'm going to see what they say. I'm going to incorporate it in, maybe even do things, so I don't think it's hard enough, but I still like it. And then, obviously, this week, Wednesday, sticking on that schedule, unless my computer blows up on me. We are going to be playing Mountain Blade on Wednesday. I might be playing some Mountain Blade on my own, just to grind through some stuff, because we are finally no longer at war with everybody under the fucking sun. We got peace deals with Ravenstern and Bacchus, not Ravenstern, Sarleon, and Bacchus Empire. And now Dashar is the only people left at war with us, which is still a problem, because, I mean, Dashar is the giant tan monster right now in our game. But I might grind through some of that again, as I said, just so we can progress to the interesting stuff in Mountain Blade. Now that what's happening right now isn't interesting, but I don't want to keep up the craziness. This Friday, I need to change the schedule yet again, because after playing a couple rounds of Oxygen Not Included, I've decided... I mentioned this on the Sunday stream as well, that I might do some YouTube videos for it, but people don't seem to be as interested in it on Twitch anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it by the wayside, because if it isn't fun for you guys, you don't want to come watch, or not necessarily come watch, but just isn't fun, which seemed to be more so the thing. The guys are kind of like, it's fun, but maybe just for a little while. That's fine. I'll probably still play it on my own, but I have a chance. But this Friday... I will be looking to play One Shot. I don't know what to expect. We will see. One Shot is actually a indie, sort of pixely based game. It's apparently made in some fashion back in 2004. I literally know nothing about it, except for I've seen a few videos on YouTube, which I've stopped watching now that Ryokan had a special redemption code for a copy, so he gave it to me. And I was like, hey, try this out. And I'm like, okay, sure. And I like meta, fucking with your head kind of story-based games, so it's definitely on my alley. Apparently it's a very sad game, but I'm not going to think about it too hard. I'm just going to dive into it on Friday. So we'll see. And next Sunday, I have literally no idea what I'm going to do. Might be Stellaris again. Because that was a lot of fun, and there were a couple people who tuned in who really enjoyed watching, so even if it's just a few people who come in, as long as they have a good time, I'll still do it again, because fuck it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody out there who's watching today, who's watching on YouTube, or even if you aren't watching, if you're just chilling out in your living room, if you're halfway across the world in Mumbai, I don't give a damn. If you are having a bad day, whoever you are, I believe in you. You can make it a good one. If you're having a good day, though, please share it around a bit. People need friends. People want to make new friends, and you probably use a new friend. You never know. But whatever kind of a day that you're having, good or bad, thank you for sharing just a little bit of it with me, your one and only Gigmaster. I'll see you again tomorrow. If you like what you see, follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube, and join the Discord server. Link is below. Thank you so much. I will see all of you guys around the bend. You take care of yourselves.